Hello, we'd like to go through the Form 2 Quiz 1 with you. And then the first one, it should be the recreation. Recreation. 康樂咁解. Right, this one, recreation. RECREATION. And then for the number B should be the power generation because we are generating the electricity. Generation. And then for the C, it should be the industry or factory, also okay for my point of view. And then for the D, if you say it is a ship, it's not quite good because ship can be static, not moving. And for here, because we are talking about the ship is moving, we will better call it as navigation. Navigation, 航行咁解啦. Okay? And then for the, there are two clothes right here for the number D. Number D should be washing. Whatever kind of washing. And then for the E, where's E? Oh, sorry, I mixed up. D should be navigation, and then E should be the washing, okay? And then A is the recreation, and then B is the power generation, and also C is the industry, okay? I'm just mixing up the D and E actually. And then for the F, farming is not quite good, but actually you can say irrigation, 灌溉. So why the water shortage take place mainly is because of the demand. The water demand larger than the water supply. But why we are using more water meanwhile the supply is lower? Mainly because the growing population and also increasing the economic activity. Do you know how to increasing? I think you should know how to spell it, and then population. And also our economy is booming. Sorry, not booming. Okay, economy is also increasing and rising, becoming more prosperous. So accordingly, we are having more demand for the water, no matter in what kind of water consumption we are doing. If we have more population, more people need to wear the clothes, and then we need to wash more, and then they need to travel, and also the economy. If more goods have to be transported, the navigation will be increased. Okay, but how about supply? Why the supply is decreasing? Mainly pollution, because we are having more and more pollution. And also, what can we tell about? We can also tell about the water is being taken in terms of the consumption, okay? Which is going back to the demand, so that I'm not going to repeat right here, okay? So, which is the first page about your quiz 1. And then for the what does the water come from? Actually, it's quite easy, and we are keep reminding you how to deal with it. Okay, when the water in the sea river become water vapor， 升上去天嗰啲叫咩啊 ？Evaporation。OK， 蒸發啦。Water also loses from the plants, and this process we'll call it as transpiration. When the water vapor rise until the sky, and then you can see the cloud is right here. So how do we call the processes taking place in the cloud? And this should be the condensation. Condensation 凝結啦。Okay. So how about the water droplets form together, and then the cloud become heavy, and then it fall into the ground in the way of rain and snow, and we will call it as precipitation. Some drops of the water fall to the ground while some of them fall into a, let's see, it should be number 6, channel runoff, surface runoff, it should be. But right here, if you write one off, will be fine. Okay? And then some drops of water seep into the ground and become groundwater. Okay? Groundwater. And this process is called infiltration. So when we are talking about three sources of fresh water, many of you write seawater. Come on, just go and drink seawater. I think you will become even more thirsty. Come on, you will go to sea to take the fresh water. Don't kidding. Okay, first of all, it should be the river and lake. Maybe we are getting the fresh water from the ice, melting of ice and glacier, 冰川啊. What's more, as we have said right here, we can also obtain the water from the groundwater. Okay, that is for the quiz 1. Okay, and then let's check out quiz 2. Wait a minute, I need to change to another software. Okay, which is the Google Drive. And let's see, where's my Google Drive? Google Drive, come on, yeah. Hi, where are you? Yeah, we're here. I just want a Google Drive. I just want a quiz 2, please. Oh, how come? Please give me a Google. Wait a minute. Sorry for screaming. Because Mr. Leung is tired. Right. How come you do this to me? Oh, never mind. I'm just going to change to another. Maybe someone is unlucky because I need to take out his full mark work. Oh, Christy Kong, it should be you, okay? Thanks for your help for explaining all of them to me, okay? So because of time, okay? And then, so, ABC, some of you write 海河 and 淮河for A and B, which is not right, okay? The three main major rivers in China, in AB for the ABC, it should be Huanghe for the A, and then Changjiang for the B. Some of you write Yangtze River, also okay lah. And also number C, it should be Zhujiang, and some of you write Pearl River. I just let you go lah, huh? Okay. And for this one, state the direction between the for the river flow. It should be from west to the east, okay? And this answer is not quite right, but anyway, I just let you go for this time, okay? Which of the following description about place P and Q are correct? Place P is in the inland, which receive little moisture from the sea. Right or wrong? Right. And then place Q receive north and northeast monsoon in the summer, which is wrong. Okay, so the answer should be B, okay? Let's see. Number 3, which is place Q has more water resource than P, no doubt, okay? Number 1 and number 3 is right, okay? And then describing two major human activities can be found in the Changjiang Basin, which may include deforestation and also the poor farming practice, and you would better give me some explanation. This one is a good one. Deforestation refers to the trees are cut off in large scales, and poor farming refers to the farmers that graze a large amount of livestock and grow crops intensively on a slope, which far beyond the land carrying capacity. And for this one, wow, very important. I have said before, Okay, especially when you are trying to explain it in your essay, no matter what kind of essay lah. Okay, it is important. So why summer monsoon taking place in the East Asia, and in also vice versa, you have to tell me why the winter monsoon is taking place in the East Asia also. Okay, so in summer, the land is heated by the sun, and then the air become hot and rise. Air pressure over the land is low, since because it's rising, and then the pressure is low. However, at the same while, the water absorb heat more slowly than the land, and air over the sea is relatively cooler than the air over the land. Cool air sink, so days are the sea is having a lower pressure. There's a lower pressure in the sea, so the wind blow from the sea towards the southern and also eastern part of Asia. So summer monsoon are formed. Okay, vice versa for the winter monsoon, you will have to look too. Okay, and then describe the distribution of flooding in China, which is most of them low-lying area, coastal area, southeastern area also okay, and she has got all the point right here, so the full mark. And for here, NH stand for human cost, which made by human being. Okay, for example, the dike are not kept properly, trees are moved, and then the factory discharged untreated sewage to the river. Farmers also human, okay, and the lake are used for fish ponds, farmland, and settlement, also human beings. And for the end, it is about the natural things, heavy rain by typhoon, monsoon, amount of moisture carried by the onshore wind from the ocean decrease as winds move inland. Okay, the slope of the river channel becomes steep. Okay, so for here, I mark a wrong one. Okay, this one is wrong. Sorry about that. Okay, I need to amend something. Okay, I need to deduct your mark. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, why? Because this one is actually wrong. Because it involves regulating the river flow. Okay, if it is talking about regulating the river flow, and the planting of trees is not correct, because it's not really about the river flow. So the answer, it should be C instead of D. Okay, sorry about this, I have overlooked it. Okay, 因為你種樹咧，其實唔係關條河事噶嘛。Okay, planting trees is not really about the river flow. Okay, so number one is wrong. But however, for the number 2 and number 3, which is right and correct, and the answer should be C. Okay, two advantage for the Three Gorge Dam can bring to us. Three Gorge Dam can control flooding, and then also power generation. Do you still remember for the first part of your summary? Okay, first part of your quiz, not summary. Sorry. So I think you should know it. Okay. So